Child. Y'all. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. What is going on in Detroit, y'all? Detroit, I can't speak. What is going on in Detroit, y'all? We just got done watching The Passer, okay, who couldn't afford that $125 for the 15 minutes with the trans man, okay? Woman, child, I don't know, with the trans child. Now we got Detroit. Child, if I could get this straight. Detroit Police Commissioner caught with ex-worker expected to resign. Oh, now he gotta go. I wasn't thinking that he was gonna go, y'all, okay? Let us see what is going on, and shout out to Detroit. Y'all, how many times I gotta say, we get up in the positions finally. We wanna get equality. We tired of white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. Wanna help out the community. Want to do all things for the blacks, reparations and everything, and we can't get our own ish straight. That is the point of this channel at the end of the day. All this talking about everybody else, all this making everybody else do something, all this telling people because you not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'm going to tell you. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to tell you. We can't even tell our damn selves, okay? We can't even get our own selves under control. Am I saying people perfect? Absolutely not. Am I saying it's everybody? Absolutely not. But there's a lot of places and spaces where there's a bunch of Negroes, you coloreds, that are around here doing foolishness stuff. Shout out to the ATL, okay? I'm sure we will be revisiting them soon. Where y'all got positions of power, shout out to Doogie. And your cities are a mess, shout out to Brandon Johnson. Shout out to Mayor Adams. Detroit Police Commissioner expected to resign.
Obviously, I raised an eyebrow. You know, it's not the everyday occurrence that happens.
And also raised some red flags. Detroit Police Commissioner Brian Ferguson, who was elected to the board in 2021 to provide oversight for DPD to make sure its officers' conduct is appropriate, now has his own...
This was supposed to be who's making sure that the conduct of the officers is accurate and correct and above par.
Own conduct being questioned after he was allegedly found with a prostitute here on the city's west side.
Allegedly.
Caught like in the act, as they say?
From my information, when they came upon his vehicle, he was having a sex act conducted on him.
Fox 2's Jeff. Fox 2's Jeff.
Ooh, child. I feel, yo, what is... So in essence, he on the job, allegedly, I'm thinking. I'm thinking this is allegedly on the job. Not that it matters. Like, I know a lot of people around here just be thinking that you could do whatever you want when you're on your time. And mind you, you can for the most part. But if you're going to do something that's going to bring a negative light to your employer, child, and God knows I hope he wasn't in the police car or a state paid car or something like that. Because that means you definitely doing wrong. Like, if you was in your own Kia or something, that'd be one thing. And it still ain't right, okay? People just out here thinking that you don't have to worry about image, how you carry yourself, how you act, and things of that nature. We just supposed to be ignoring all that. Now, listen. Yes, Bill Clinton did the same damn thing. And you Negroes gave him a pass. Oh, it's okay, child. That's between him and his wife. That's between him and his wife. What y'all think about this? This is the man, the black police commissioner, who's supposed to be making sure that the oppressor don't oppress y'all. And this how he acting? Going on Kendra G while they at work. Then they get fired. Then it's everybody else's fault. Y'all have no boundaries whatsoever. And it is hilarious from the perspective of you say you know everything and don't know the basics of nada.
Next spoke with Captain Jason Bates of the Wayne County Sheriff's
Office just
hours after undercover officers issued Ferguson an indecent and obscene conduct citation for the isolated encounter near Sorrento and Schoolcraft around 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. Ferguson apparently identified himself as a commissioner and asked those officers to help him out.
Oh, can you do me a solid? Can you do me a favor? Don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody. Is that a bribe? I mean, I guess you got to offer something in order for it to be a bribe, but it's not good conduct for sure. I can't think of what it would be called. Y'all let me know. But child, can you do me a favor? Please don't tell nobody. Oh, Lord. Is this man married?
Or position doesn't make him above the law. Obviously, the severity of this situation, it was obvious what was happening. It was a prostitute that's known to this team.
That team's work coincided with a partnership with DPD, a push to pay more attention to quality of life issues. Things like prostitution, narcotics, speeding, and drag racing. In recent weeks, officers have issued 24 citations for prostitution. Several grams of cocaine and heroin have been taken off the streets and some 30 vehicles impounded or seized.
What if it was on the
Did they seize his car too? And was it a police issued vehicle, child? Let us know, Jason.
end of your block? If your family, your spouse, your kids were seeing that type of activity in your neighborhood, would it bother you?
They did tell media outlets that this was all a big misunderstanding.
Oh, it's a big
That the woman
misunderstanding.
unexpectedly jumped into his truck, that he was trying to kick her out when police pulled up.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Y'all. I'm gonna go. I for some reason I want to call this man Pastor, but they didn't say he was. I don't know why I want to call him that, but he really tried it, y'all. It wasn't my fault. He sounds just like a woman. He sounds like a biatch. It wasn't my fault. She jumped in the car. Oh, she jumped in the car, undid your you know what, pulled out your you know what, and put her mouth on your you know what, and you had no control over it, huh? Child, you cannot make this ish up.
In a statement, he also said that the woman unexpectedly jumped into his truck, that he was trying to kick her out when police pulled up. This was all a big misunderstanding, that the woman unexpectedly jumped into his truck, that he was trying to kick her out when police pulled up.
To your family, your spouse, your kids.
Yeah, that's worth hearing a few times, y'all.
In your neighborhood, would it bother you?
Ferguson did tell media outlets that this was all a big misunderstanding.
Big misunderstanding.
The woman unexpectedly jumped into his truck, that he was trying to kick her out when police pulled up. In a statement, he also said that he does not want this personal matter to become a distraction from the important oversight work this board has to do. For that, as I'm making the decision to step back from the board meetings for a time. End quote.
We are out there trying to make a difference for the community. Just like the neighborhoods that we would want to live in, we're trying to create that for everyone else.
Thank you, Mr. Bates.
Now, the Detroit Board of Police Commissioners, they do have a meeting tonight here at this Union Hall behind me on West Grand Boulevard. It is set to start right around 6:30 tonight. As you just heard, though, Ferguson will not be there.
I'm thinking Ferguson need to not be there. Y'all ain't mentioned, is this man married? Come on, let us know.
So Brian Ferguson will not be at this meeting, likely
nice
to
outfit.
avoid being a distraction, but there is still that elephant in the room about this whole situation. So is there any indication that this will be discussed in his absence?
You know, I did, Brandon, contact the commission office today to try and figure out first if they had any comment concerning what allegedly happened. They did not at this time. And I also asked whether they expected this to be discussed tonight. And that was also unclear from my conversation. But this is their monthly community meeting, so there will likely be a lot of people in attendance. And I gotta imagine somebody is going to ask questions about this, especially if Commissioner Ferguson does resign, as our sources are indicating. Back to you.
Oh, probably need to go ahead and resign, child. Probably need to go ahead and resign. This is half damn crazy. I'm trying to see if they say anything about him being married or not. He gonna step down ahead of the meeting tonight. Oh, it's tonight. Tonight's the meeting, y'all, at 6:30, okay? Special operation. Wait, this is Detroit, right? Ain't that where Theo lived? Theo, what's going on down there? TC, what is going on down there in Detroit, child? Let us know. All right, they ain't got nothing else to say. Good luck to that man. It wasn't fair. She jumped into the car. I had no control. Oh, it ain't my fault. Sounding just like a woman, child. Whatever. I'll try to keep my eye on it, see what happens, but all out here wilding. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.